For Kim, no relation to the young man from Seoul, Korea, who's in the ring, and she'll act as an interpreter as we check in with Kim and his corner from time to time throughout the fight. Carbajal, a prohibitive favorite, Al.
He is an almost 8-to-1 favorite, which some people think is rather high, and the reason they think it's high is because when he fought Humberto Gonzalez, Kim went well into the 12th round, was winning that fight before he got knocked out. So this is a young man, and that may be the most salient point to remember as you look at this bout. And of course, Gonzalez, for anyone that saw that great match between he and Carbajal, they know what a great fighter he is. So that's why Kim is here with those short number of fights and all the rest. He's a tough guy.
Carbajal unified the IBF and WBC light flyweight titles in that victory over Humberto Gonzalez back in March. I can't tell you, and I'm sure, Al, you've heard the same thing. People who saw it thought it might have been the best fight they ever saw.
I don't know that I've ever called one that's better. And I was there for Hagler Hearns and a lot of others. It was spectacular. Both men with a great effort. Now, Carbajal in this bout doing a very smart thing. He's staying on the outside, not allowing Kim to get in. A little uppercut from Kim on the inside.
Carbajal looks like a man who's studying his opponent very, very closely and waiting for that one shot, that one chance. And with the electrifying punching power that Carbajal has, especially in that left hand, he could close escrow in a very big hurry. Huh?
You know, the way Kim is ducking in, you'll start to see the Carbajal uppercut. There it is. Well, right on cue.
Amen.
Thank you, Michael. He's got a good one. He's got almost every punch that you can have in your arsenal. See, there is Kim working well on the inside. This is not a guy who does not have offensive firepower. Chiquita Gonzalez found that out. You don't throw double left hooks better than that. Carbajal just showed you a clinic on how to throw those two punches.
We've had 32 rounds of boxing so far. I don't think anybody expected the three previous bouts to go the distance that they did. 2 10-rounders and Pendleton's 12-round defense of his lightweight title.
Now, Kim has only fought once in the 13 months since he lost to Gonzalez, so he could be a little rusty in there, too, in these first couple rounds.
That's the end of round number 1. We'll follow Carbajal back to his corner, brother Danny.
Use his head, okay? All right? He's coming in just like that. I want you to stay under him. When he comes here, you do the right thing. Pick him up, okay? Pick him up nice and short. Ahí está bien. Y hiciste bien. No te se olvide el cuerpo. When he's right here and he's all in front of you right here, you did the right thing. Just keep doing it. Step over, get them sides, okay? Está bien.
Well, Danny Carbajal explaining this. When Kim comes in, work him to the body, and then go upstairs. And they also want, what he also meant was those uppercuts on the inside, lifting him up in effect.
You know, I asked Danny earlier in the week, Al, if perhaps that Gonzalez fight had taken something out of the champion. He said he didn't think so. He thought, in fact, he was quite emphatic about saying, I think it took a lot out of Gonzalez.
Their contention is that a lot of the punches Gonzalez threw, while many landed, many didn't because they were picked off by Carbajal.
And people who study the fight game religiously and with great knowledge say that in that fight, at the close of every round, even the ones where Carbajal went down, that he was in control at the end of almost each and every round.
Yeah, that's basically true, and that's not to demean what Gonzalez did in that fight, but Carbajal performed very well. Now, Kim, you have to assume he might have had a little nervousness. His first fight here in America against a top guy, and Might have been a little tense in there and may loosen up a little bit more. You know what's astonishing? I was amazed to see this statistic. No Korean fighter has ever come to the United States and actually won a title.
That's right. And that's got to be preying on him as well. There's got to be a lot of national pride involved and a lot of national intention in Seoul and in South Korea. This young guy coming halfway around the world, as Buffer said, and fighting one of the great champions in any division. Yeah, he's got to have the weight of the world on his shoulders, so to speak, doesn't he?
And there have been 18 men who have preceded him trying to do it from Korea. Now, there was a Korean title holder who defended his title here in the United States, but none has ever come here and won it. And I watched one of them try, Young-Suk Wang against Donald Curry, in an interesting fight. There's a good right hand by Carbajal, and I don't know that that didn't hurt Kim.
Sure it did. He's very quick to grab and hold. Round 2, about a minute and a half to go, a little less. This is scheduled for 12, of course.
I think Kim is a little in awe of the situation now, Tom. I think right now he is not able to get loose like he wants to throw punches. He just looks tight.
Yeah, he does, and you know, he really hasn't broken a sweat, has he, Al?
No, and that's one of the ways you can tell.
And Carbajal, his body has a sheen to it. He's warmed up, ready to go. And Kim is a little slow in that regard.
Excellent right hand to the body by Carbajal. The great body puncher. Now Kim is starting to throw punches on the inside a little bit better. I'll tell you though, when you hit Michael Carbajal, you wake him up sometimes. Now, they wanted the uppercut from Carbajal, but Kim able to land his own there a moment ago. So a little better second round for Kim.
Kind of hard to really get a line on Kim. You know, only a record of 6-1. A great performance against Gonzalez and a near miss. Nice combination. Great amateur career.
But we're seeing now what he brings to the dance. Good inside fighting.
All right, Jennifer Kim has joined us here at ringside, and we'll let her tell us what's going on over there.
Look, Joe, make sure he can see out of that eye.
They're concerning about the eyes. That he's hurt his eyes.
Tell him to tell me he can see.
Some concern from one of the ringside doctors as to whether or not Kim is having an eye problem.
Okay. He says don't wait. Don't wait. Just push and go in for it. Go for it. Don't wait.
Well, at the end of that round, Kim was being more aggressive and landing shots in the inside against Carbajal. And when he was more aggressive, he did some good work on the inside.
Well, there is some concern. I think it's the right eye. Is that correct, Jennifer?
Right eye.
Kim's right eye, and it does look very much like it's half closed.
Yeah, there was a lot of swelling there. They used the end swell very effectively on it, but we'll see how effective, in fact, that was. Yeah, oh, that is really closing fast. And I'll tell you, Michael Carbajal, you made the point, Tom, has one of the best. Oh, big right by Kim. Carbajal is one of the best left hooks around, so he'll go to work on that eye. Not to mention the jab.
This is round 3 of this title bout, scheduled for 12. What a night we've had here at Caesars Palace. Richard Steele cautioning Kim. Now here's sign language, of course.
Here is where they want the uppercuts from Carbajal and the body work, which he gives them. There's the uppercut.
Kim landed a couple of solid left hands himself.
Less combination punches from Carbajal than we're used to seeing. But that was true during parts of the Gonzalez fight as well, but then he came on to use great combinations.
You're watching the championship fight between Carbajal and Kwang-Sun Kim from Korea. We're in round 3, halfway through it. Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. There's 4 hot bouts. We've got them here tonight, and this is number 4. All have gone the distance in the preceding ones. Castro a winner in 10 over Kim, no relation to this man. Rafael Reyes, a winner. He went 10 with Darrell Tyson. Nice shot by Carbajal. 12 rounds, and Pendleton defends his IBF lightweight title with a unanimous win over Jorge Paez. And that brings us to Kim and Carbajal and round 3.
Good right hand landed by Carbajal a moment ago, but Kim was not shaken by it. Kim is landing pretty well here. All things considered, he's getting some shots home against Michael Carbajal. You know, Carbajal's allowed Kim to come to him. I wonder if they might not be thinking now, let's back him up. Because you notice when Carbajal does back him up, I don't think Kim's the kind of guy that fights well going backwards.
Well, you can count on one hand and order 4 beers. The guys,
good point.
The guys that can fight backing up.
Right by Kim there. Okay, there are a few, but not that many. You're correct.
Well, we'll take a look at Kim as we follow him back to his corner.
Hey, a sideways glance from Kim.
Yeah.
광선아, 흔들고 손이 나가야 돼. 큰 거 때리면 손부터 나가면 안 돼. 흔들고 손 나가. 그리고 찬스 나면 거기다 먼저 들어가야 돼. 기다리면 안 돼. 알았어?
All right, Jennifer, bring us up to date.
Okay, he says he was waiting. Don't wait for him and check his punch and just go for it.
Are they concerned about the eye? They're working on
yes,
it.
Yes, they are very concerned about his eyes. And he says just when you go for the punch, just keep on going and don't wait for him to come into him.
So they want him to be more aggressive. Is that correct,
yes.
Jennifer?
And I'll tell you, as well as they've done with that end swell on the eye, it hasn't stopped that eye from swelling, closing almost completely shut.
Right eye could be indeed a problem before this is all over. Hwang Sun Kim in the green trunks. Champion Michael Carbajal in white. Carbajal's IBF WBC titles on the line. He's the light flyweight champion of the world. And among the 10 top fighters in the world is considered one of the best in any division.
No question he's in the top 10. I mean, he's proven his ability against really some very tough guys. Gonzalez Cuesta was a good fighter. The likes of Jose Velarde, Pacheco wasn't a bad fighter he fought. I mean, these guys are not household names to people in America, but they're good boxers.
I tell you, Carbajal is a bit wary of Kim as well in this fight out. He's not taking anything for granted.
And now a very bad swelling around the left eye of Carbajal. A big bump just emerged. Whether it came from the head or punches, I don't know.
Oh, drops a right hand on Kim and another one.
I'll tell you what.
He's really got a mouse under that left eye.
Michael Carbajal, and that had to come from a clash of heads. I mean, there's no way that could even have come, I don't think, from a punch. And the way Kim is coming in with his head, Michael Carbajal better back him up. That's the thing I think that I'm sure Danny Carbajal will tell. Big right by Kim. Well, most of his fights are not easy, are they?
No.
Carbajal?
He has really got a bump under that left eye, and Kim's got a right eye that looks as though it's about to slam shut at any moment. And Carbajal and he are forehead to forehead now.
It's become what it always does with Carbajal, a war, and that's what he's in right now. Huge
Solid right.
But I'll tell you, he's not getting Kim to go back, is he yet?
No, not backing him up at all. In fact, it might be the other way around.
It's another one of those rounds that we've had them all night, where there's some outstanding exchanges. And Kim is coming in with that head straight. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure pretty soon he shouldn't get a point deduction or a warning about it.
Boy, that is a big lump under the right eye, the left eye of Carbajal.
Huge hook and a right uppercut. I don't know if that hurt Carbajal. I've seen this in a lot of fights with Carbajal, even before he won the championship. He gives his people a heart attack every time he fights. And his fans, I might add. And And what he's giving to Kim right now is a lot of confidence, don't you think, Tom?
No question about it.
Kim believes he belongs in the ring with him.
Indeed, with every passing moment, with every punch he throws and lands, with every shot Carbajal hits him with that he takes and keeps coming. There's the bell. That takes care of round 4.